The rain that night was relentless, the kind that soaks you to the bone within seconds. In the dim glow of a flickering street lamp, Daniel Miller spotted them, two little girls, no older than 7, huddled together under a thin jacket, shivering. Their backpacks were small, their eyes wide with fear. He didn't know their names. He didn't know where they'd come from. All he knew was that his own daughter, Ellie, was warm and safe at home, and these two were not. Without thinking, Daniel pulled over, rolled down his window, and called out softly, "Hey, are you girls okay?" A door opened in the dark. Daniel was a single dad, raising Ellie alone after his wife passed away 3 years earlier. Money was always tight. He worked 2 jobs, one at the hardware store and another doing late-night deliveries, but he had learned to make do with what they had. When the twins, Lily and Emma, climbed into his car that night, they were quiet, clutching each other's hands like lifelines. Between sniffles, they explained they had gotten lost while walking home. But something in their eyes told Daniel there was more to the story. He brought them to his small, drafty apartment. Ellie, curious but kind, offered them her favorite blanket and even shared her last pack of chocolate cookies. Daniel made hot soup and told them they could sleep in Ellie's room for the night. The twins smiled for the first time. It was small, hesitant, but real. Morning came with sunshine, but also questions. Daniel gently asked if their parents knew where they were. Lily's lip trembled. Emma whispered, "Mom works a lot, we were waiting for her, but she didn't come." Daniel offered to take them to the police, but the girls begged him not to. Something in his gut told him that pushing too hard might scare them away. So instead, he made them breakfast, packed snacks, and told them they could stay until they felt ready to go home. That afternoon, while Ellie helped them draw pictures in the living room, Daniel went online to see if there were any missing children alerts. His heart skipped when he saw it, 2 identical faces staring back at him from a news article. The headline read, "Millionaire Tech CEO offers $100,000 reward for missing twin daughters." Daniel's mind raced. He could call the police right now, and in an hour, they'd be gone. The money would change his life. No more overdue rent, no more worrying if he could afford Ellie's braces. But when he peeked into the living room and saw the 3 girls curled up together, giggling, he realized something. This wasn't about money. These girls needed someone they could trust, right now. He decided to call the number listed in the article, not for the reward, but because it was the right thing to do. When the knock came, Daniel opened the door to see a woman in a tailored coat, her eyes red from crying. The twins froze for a moment, then ran into her arms. She sobbed, holding them tightly, whispering apologies over and over. Through tears, she explained that she'd been traveling for business when the girls' caretaker had left them unattended. They'd tried to find their mom but got lost in the storm. She turned to Daniel. "I don't know how to thank you. You've given me back my daughters." A week later, Daniel received a letter. Inside was a check, far more than the reward he'd seen online. But more than that, there was a handwritten note. "Mr. Miller. You didn't help my girls for money. You helped them because you have the kind of heart this world needs more of. I hope this allows you to give your daughter the life you dream of. You will always have a friend in us." Daniel used part of the money to move into a bigger place with a backyard for Ellie, but the best part wasn't the money. It was the visits. Every Sunday, Lily and Emma would come over to play with Ellie. What began as a rainy night rescue turned into a bond no storm could ever break. Sometimes, the richest thing we can give isn't money, it's kindness. And when we lead with compassion, life has a way of rewarding us in ways we could never imagine.